come to this segment, Lord, we declare how excellent is your name in all the earth. Consequently, at this time, we continue to ask for excellence in all that will be done as said. We ask for your provision and wisdom, that excellence will be our hallmark. Therefore, bless the efforts of the National Celebrations Committee and each agent, grouping, and its ministry which makes today possible. May our efforts together yield fruits of unity and togetherness as one people, one family. And so into your hands we commend this segment, the journey to 50, reflecting on the past, planning for the future. Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much, Reverend Vonnie James. Indeed, we must say thanks to God for getting us to this 49th year of independence. Make some noise for Grenada! Happy independence. It's such a beautiful day today, and we have so much to give God thanks for. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite the chairman of the National Celebrations Committee to make some welcome remarks at this time. Let's welcome Ms. Jacqueline Alexis.
Good morning. Fellow Grenadians, today, on the occasion of Grenada's 49th anniversary of independence, celebrated under the theme, The Journey to 50, reflecting on the past, planning for the future, it is indeed my great pleasure to welcome you all here to the culmination of this year's celebrations. After 2 years of restricted activities, I give thanks to Almighty God that we can once again come together as a nation, hold hands across our divides, and give thanks for life, for health, and for our beautiful Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. In this, my first year as chairperson of the National Celebrations Committee, it has indeed been an honor to serve you by making my contributions to uplifting our nation and celebrating our 49th independence. I take this opportunity to recognize my colleagues on the National Celebrations Committee for their hard work, support, and dedication towards making 2023 a great comeback year. Collectively, we want to thank everyone who gave of their time to participate in the cleanup and beautification campaign, both community-based and nationally. Job well done. We commend our athletes for an excellent show of sportsmanship in a variety of sporting disciplines. Artistic and cultural community. The extravaganza in Grenville last night was fantastic. Thank you. And congratulations to our new Independence Calypso monarch, Mr. Nevian Cox, who you will be hearing from shortly. And I'm sure you will all agree that the military parade this morning was a spectacle to behold. Thanks to the Royal Grenada Police Force and the participating groups. Additionally, we extend congratulations to the coordinating team in Carriacou and Petite Martinique for the excellent events held on the Sister Isles. Bravo. On behalf of us all, allow me to extend greetings to family, friends, and well-wishers in the diaspora who are joining today through online media streams. I wish each of you a very happy 49th independence. Wherever you are around the globe, raise the Grenada flag high. In closing, the journey to 50 begins tomorrow. Throughout 2023, we will be hosting events as we journey down the road to a spectacular Golden Jubilee in 2024, and making the journey one that our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren will still be speaking of when they reach a century. Happy Independence, Grenada. May God continue to bless our nation. I thank you.
We say thank you to the chairperson of the National Celebrations Committee, Ms. Jacqueline Alexis. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Kaiso! The new monarch. He goes by the name Mr. Nivian Cox.
The podium.
Anybody from St. Mark's? Anybody from St. John? Anybody from St. Patrick? Where are my people from St. David's? And I did not forget you. St. George's, where are you? I'm forgetting somebody in the north or close to the north. St. Andrews, make some noise! Carriacou is in the building today. I see you, Carriacou, and we cannot forget Petit Martinique. Remember, Grenada belongs to us, and as our Prime Minister liked to say, Petit Martinique, Carriacou, and Grenada belongs to us. Make some noise for 49 years of independence. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a special Kaisonian today. He goes by the name Nivian Cox. Sobriquet Cox. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning independence monarch, Cox.
Good afternoon, National Stadium. And happy 49 years independence to Grenada. $49 now, man we riding on this little bus number H473, H473. And somewhere, somehow, we keep moving on this little bus number H473, H473. Hey, in 74 he started journey with a young driver called Eric Gary. Under pressure, he changed some gears. Man, the road was bumpy those early years. Now as we look in the rearview mirror, we look in the rearview mirror. We see a people, we see sky red. So many passengers end up dead. Rearview mirror, we look in the rearview mirror. We see chaos, we see confusion, instability and oppression. Passengers decided to arise, and there and behind the bus driver. It took them 4 years to realize. They jumped from the pot to the fire. So agriculture, oh God, was up in the sky. We knew a port and education was high. But what speed, yes indeed, many died cause the pressures couldn't hold. And just so the bus capsized. Now as we look round the corner, we have to go back to this time when agriculture was divine. Now as we look round the corner, we must learn from every tree. Let's build more stability on H473. Ay, 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 yeah. 49 years now, there have been ups and sometimes down on H473, H473. But we made that vow, come what may, we going to push on riding 473, H473. Yeah, after 83 fiasco, when the bus became roadworthy once more. We even though accidents were rare. Most times we keep moving in reverse gear. Now as we look in the rearview mirror, we look in the rearview mirror. Man, we see join up, we see break up. Some drivers were thought to be corrupt. Rearview mirror, we look in the rearview mirror. So much mania and sweet talk, so many passengers they said back. Then I am driver named Kiss Mitchell took over the bus for a long spell. He made sure that it was nice and clean, but never brought about the engine. As the fast go road, foreigners came on board. Set our chief guy in the name of CBI. Even though money flow, money poor, became poorer evermore. Let's teach which I'm vulnerable. Now as we look rough the corner, rough the corner, rough the corner, man, we have to make sure this time that nobody is left behind. Now as we look rough the corner, rough the corner, rough the corner, as we journey up to 50, let's eliminate poverty on H473. Ay, 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 yeah. 49 years now, as we head to half a century riding on 473, on 473. And we know somehow, man, the red, green and gold will be flying on 473, on 473. Hey, man, the journey was never smooth, but we took the rust and we call it good. Ivan and then America, they shake up the bus, but they stand up for. Now as we look in the rearview mirror, we look in the rearview mirror, we see resilience in abundance. It did not matter the circumstance. We look in the rearview mirror. When COVID-19 came through the door, we fought and we defeated. Also, patriots like Jaguar Kirani and listen, Killer Junior Murray. Make sure that the shine will never dull, and show 473 to the world. Oh, we drop so renowned, peacefulness upon, and do not mention our famous Ardom. There are those on this ride, only take to divide. They take pride in making people big side. Now as we look rough the corner, rough the corner, rough the corner, with the new Mitchell at the wheel, we can mount up every hill. Now as we look rough the corner, rough the corner, rough the corner, man, we have to choose unity, not NNP or NDC on H473. I want to see our Grenadian fans in here right now. I want you to wave for me. Wave, wave, wave. Show your colors, 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 show your colors. Wave your arms from side to side. 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 Wave your arms from. We're celebrating 49. Now as we look round the corner, round the corner, round the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Happy 49 Independence, Grenada.
Put your hands together for Cox. H473. Who's riding on H473 all the way to 50? Thank you so much. That was the Independence Monarch for 2023. Excellent performance, and I take this opportunity, Mr. Cox, to congratulate you. Such a good job, excellent job. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to recognize and acknowledge the independence messages. And I'd like to invite at this time Mrs. Roxy McLeish Hutchinson, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Trade and Export Development.
Your Excellency, Dame Cecile Lagrenade, Governor General, Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister, other members of Cabinet, Senator the Honorable Dr. Decima Williams, President of the Senate, Honorable Leo Cato, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mr. Tillman Thomas, His Lordship Bishop Clyde Martin Harvey, Chairman of the Grenada Conference of Churches, the Dean and members of the Diplomatic Corps, resident and non-resident, the Pisney judges, other members of Parliament, Ms. Deborah St. Bernard, Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Ms. Carvelette, Secretary to the Cabinet, permanent secretaries and senior government officials, Mr. Edwin Martin, Commissioner of Police, specially invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, good afternoon. 49 years ago today, the nation of Grenada was born. Each year since 1974, we gather together to celebrate our independence and the rights and values upon which our country was founded. These annual celebrations continue to refresh our recollections of that important journey to nation building that began 49 years ago. Today, as we reflect on the unfurling of the red, green, and gold, a symbol of our nationhood on February 7, 1974, we remember a time filled with high hopes and great expectations. We recall the achievements of our country and fellow Grenadians in a plethora of human endeavors, in academia, sports, music, the arts, education, cuisine, science. We also recount that our decision to join the community of nations as a sovereign nation was no easy feat. But we stepped forward, and in true Grenadian spirit, we charmed the world with our intelligence wrapped in our warmth and hospitality that is staple in the true Grenadian experiences. We quickly made friends, and since 1974, we have forged bonds of friendship with countries that have prevailed beyond time and complexities. Some of our beloved friends are here with us today. Others have sent congratulatory messages, and at this time, I pause to acknowledge the presence of our dear dignitaries. The delegation from the United States of America, led by Her Excellency Linda Tagliatella, the Ambassador of the United States to Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean. The delegation of the Virgin Islands, led by Honorable Tregenza Roach Esquire, Lieutenant Governor. The delegation of the United Kingdom, led by His Excellency Scott Fussenden Wood. The delegation of Canada, led by Her Excellency Lillian Chartigy, High Commissioner for Canada to Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean. The delegation of Australia, led by His Excellency Bruce Lendon, High Commissioner for Australia to Grenada, resident in Port of Spain. The delegation of Jamaica, led by His Excellency Arthur Williams. The delegation of the Soviet Socialist Republic of Vietnam, led by His Excellency Viet Duyen. The delegation of Palestine, led by Her Excellency Dr. Linda Sobey Ali. The delegation of Switzerland, led by His Excellency Jury Sprisher. The delegation of Mexico, led by His Excellency Manuel Lopez Moreno. The delegation from India, led by the Chargé and Acting High Commissioner to the Acting High Commissioner for India in Port of Spain, Mr. Raju Sharma. the delegation of Colombia, led by Mr. Raul Arturo Ricon Ardila, the delegation of France, led by Mr. Marc Martillo, the Deputy Head of Mission of the Embassy of France in Castries, the delegation of the European Union, led by Ms. Femia Stengs, the delegation of the OAS, the Association of American States, led by His Excellency Nestor Mendez, the delegation of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, led by Mr. Raul Lausi, Vice Minister for the Caribbean and Ambassador of the Bolivarian Republic to CARICOM. We also received congratulatory messages from the King of Spain, His Majesty King Felipe VI, President of the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Xi Jinping, the President of Hungary, Her Excellency Katalin Novak, President of the United States of America, the Honorable Joseph R. Biden Jr., President of the State of Israel, Mr. Isaac Hezroy, President of the Argentine Republic, His Excellency Alberto Fernandez, the Ambassador of the State of Palestine, His Excellency Dr. Riyad Malki, the Embassy of the Republic of Hungary, the Embassy of the United States of America in Bridgetown, and the President of Trinidad and Tobago, Her Excellency Paula May Weeks. We thank you all for your friendship. We thank you for your solidarity, and we look forward to the strengthening of the bonds of friendship as we continue as a nation to aspire, build, and advance as one people. Thank you.
Thank you. That was the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Trade, and Export Development. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special call for vehicle number P7049. Vehicle number P7049. We have an emergency and you must move your car immediately. P7048. Sorry, P7048. Please move your vehicle. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is part of the ceremony that you all are anticipating. To introduce the Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, I'd like to welcome Press Secretary in the Prime Minister's office, Ms. Tahira Carter.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy 49th anniversary of independence. It is my pleasure this afternoon to introduce Prime Minister of Grenada, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell. A man of humble beginnings, Deacon Mitchell was born in Petite Esperance, St. David, and was raised with a fond appreciation for learning, which paved the way for a successful academic future. Deacon Mitchell received his formal primary and secondary school education at the St. David's Roman Catholic School and Presentation Brothers College before pursuing tertiary education at the T.A. Marichaud Community College. After college, it was not surprising that the young scholar entered the working world as a teacher, accepting a position at his alma mater, the Presentation Brothers College. This experience cemented his belief in the transformational power of education and fueled his desire to advocate for the educational advancement of all Grenadians. He understood, however, that to do more, he had to become more. In 1996, Deacon Mitchell traveled to Barbados to continue his studies at the University of the West Indies, graduating with a Bachelor of Laws in 2000. He went on to complete the Hugh Wooding Law School's Legal Education Certificate in 2002. Upon graduating, his commitment to serve Grenada brought him straight home, where he commenced practicing law at Grant, Joseph & Co. There, Deacon Mitchell immediately distinguished himself as a formidable lawyer, representing many individuals and business entities. His determination and drive propelled him through the ranks of the legal fraternity, and in 2005, A mere 3.5 years after he began his career there, he acquired Grant, Joseph & Co. In 2016, Deacon Mitchell opened another law firm, Mitchell & Co. This maneuver was strongly influenced by his vision to create more employment for young and upcoming Grenadian lawyers. His ambitions have always been tethered to his desire to give back, as he has never divorced himself from the community. Deacon Mitchell's collective experiences as a teacher, mentor, lawyer, and youth advocate shaped his commitment to Grenada and motivated his decision to enter the political arena. On June 23, 2022, only 8 months into his political career, Deacon Mitchell led his party to victory. As Prime Minister, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell is working with his cabinet of ministers to move Grenada forward, building the foundation for an equitable society that takes pride in its culture, heritage, and identity. Please join me in welcoming the 9th Prime Minister of Grenada, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency Dame Cecile Grenada, Governor General of Grenada, Ms. Decima Williams, President of the Senate, Mr. Leo Cato, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, both resident and visiting, Ms. Deborah St. Bernard, Chairwoman of the Public Service Commission, Ms. Carvel Lett, Secretary to the Cabinet of Grenada, fellow colleague ministers of government and in the Cabinet, Mr. Edwin Martin, Commissioner of Police, citizens, friends, visitors of Grenada, which includes the state of Petite Martinique and Carriacou. Happy 49th anniversary of our independence to all. On this day, almost half a century ago, we came together as a nation to claim our right to sovereignty and to chart our own course. As we gathered today to celebrate the milestone of our independence 49 years on, I'm filled with a sense of immense pride and gratitude. Pride in the significant progress we have made in the development of our country and as a people throughout these 49 years. And gratitude to the Almighty for His great blessings and guidance on our path. Our journey has not always been an easy one. The long march from colonialism to independence and the multifaceted challenges we continue to face as the descendants of slaves remain a thorn underfoot. Yet still, we push forward because, like our foreparents, we understand that no one can speak to our causes or fight our battles better for us than we can for ourselves. As an administration, my government is committed to the vision for Grenada that our foreparents held. A progressive society where every individual can enjoy high quality of life with adequate access to quality healthcare and education, peaceful and safe streets, first-class housing, green energy, and a deeper appreciation for the many benefits of our fertile lands, pristine environment, and our rich culture. This is an aspiration that we know all Grenadians share, and one that we are confident can be achieved. with the right foundations in place and the will of our people to support the transformative process that will bring these shared goals to fruition. This year's theme, Reflecting on the Past, the journey to 50, reflecting on the past, planning for the future, is apt as we approach our Golden Jubilee. 50 years is a significant milestone in many respects, and national reflections may naturally take on deeper meaning as we seek to understand the lessons learned during our formative years as a nation and ponder the potential of the years ahead. The history of our people and the progress that we achieved in these 49 years commands great pride, nationally, regionally, and internationally, for the many accomplishments realized despite our small size and limited resources. When our Kirani James, then an 18-year-old from Gov, won the Olympic 400 meters in 2012, Grenada became the country with the most gold medals per capita in the world, a title we held for several years after his win. When Jennifer Hostin competed in the Miss World Universe competition in 1970, many people had not even heard of Grenada. Yet, she became the first black woman to win the title, an accomplishment that was recently featured in a Hollywood film. The ingenuity, the perseverance of the Grenadian people are our superpower, as can be witnessed in the numerous examples of Grenadians who left humble beginnings and continue to rise to the very top of their fields and to greatness here at home and in countries around the world. As we look back on our history, we take pride in all that we have accomplished, but we also recognize that there is much work to be done. In preparing for the future, in this season of hope, ripe with the potential for a renewed Grenada, a society transformed for and by its people, let us ask ourselves, what is the legacy that we would like to leave behind? As we embark on this transformative process, let us free our minds to think, plan, and move forward. This administration has begun the urgent task to strengthen the foundational pillars that are necessary for sustainable development in all sectors, from universal education, quality healthcare, resilient digital and physical infrastructure, and the environment. Mindful of the unequal power of education to lift our society, one of our first orders of business upon assuming office was to ensure free education up to the tertiary level for all students. Plans to transform our approach to education to focus on the current needs of the Grenadian society are well underway and include positioning Grenada as a regional and international hub for hands-on learning, including in the fields of medicine, technical, and vocational education. Mindful also that healthcare is a human right that builds the nation's resilience, we have assigned the highest year-on-year allocation increase to the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs in the 2023 budget. And to keep pace with global technological advancements, a digital transformation program has also been designed to lay the groundwork for a digital society. These foundational structures will be supported by major physical infrastructure projects that include flood reduction initiatives, road stabilization, and improvement to our water systems. Fellow Grenadians, this administration is committed to refocusing our priorities on our strengths as a small island state with large ocean space, fertile lands, a pristine natural environment, and a people of incomparable resilience through political, climatic, and health reforms. As we envision and plan for a future that outpaces our past, we have prioritized agriculture and the marine industry, allocating $54.3 million, by far the largest allocation to these industries in the past 10 years, to ensure that our farmers and fisherfolk receive the training, equipment, and facilities that they need to strengthen our food security as a nation without depleting our natural resources. On the environmental front, we continue to actively explore and engage in discussions on Grenada's prospects for wind, solar, and geothermal energy, cognizant of the fact that we have the potential to achieve 100% in renewable energy generation in the electricity sector. Exploratory drilling for geothermal energy is currently underway, and it is expected to be complete by the first quarter of 2025. This project will also open significant opportunities for the development of infrastructure works in the parishes of St. John and St. Patrick. And in our parish of Carriacou and Petite Martinique, an 800 kilowatt solar PV plant with battery storage will be commissioned by June of this year. This will displace 60% of the diesel used to generate electricity in Carriacou. My fellow citizens, these are exciting times for our country. This administration remains committed to providing as many opportunities as possible, especially to our young people, to invest in and develop their ideas for the advancement of our nation. In our first 6 months, we have taken decisive steps to bolster the country's private sector and empower young people through increased funding opportunities for existing and aspiring small business owners. Many Grenadians are already benefiting from these opportunities, and we congratulate all applicants for taking the bold step towards entrepreneurship. We have also noted the massive appetite shown by our people to start their own businesses. Our administration therefore commits to seeking out and supporting initiatives that will provide further opportunities to develop the business sector. In addition, the trends of the future lean towards a lucrative creative industry, poised to become a new engine of growth and development, with increased opportunities for employment and growth right here in Grenada. The journey to 50 and beyond. This administration remains committed to working with all Grenadians to build and develop our homeland. We are inspired by the initiatives shown by so many Grenadians to contribute to building our shared future, whether it be in the form of advice, community development, or strengthening families, schools, and non-profit organizations. Small waves of change can already be felt in our various communities, with citizens volunteering their time to clean and beautify their surroundings. These are big acts of care in each community, and they contribute to greater pride and the health of our country. A strengthened tourism product, a cleaner environment, and perhaps most importantly, this behavior sets an example for young people, many of whom participate in these initiatives. As in a family, so in a nation, one generation works hard to ensure a better future for the next. We have made significant progress in these 49 years, and I'm confident that if we pool the talent of all, at home and in the diaspora, our beloved Grenada will continue to march ahead on the path of progress, securing its rightful place in the global community. As we journey to 50, let us be guided by the words of our national anthem and move forward as a people with heads, hearts, and hands in unity. Happy independence to all, and may God continue to bless this beautiful land of ours. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister of Pitti-Marchni, Carriacou, and Grenada, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell. I guess I don't have to tell you, make some noise for the Prime Minister. Lots of love to the Prime Minister. And I know your parish, St. David, is looking on. The youngsters are looking on as well and taking example for your leadership. I want to say thank you once again as he makes his final wave to Grenada. Thank you. While we're recovering from the Prime Minister's speech, I'd like to welcome a special group to mainland Grenada. Anybody from Carriacou in the house? Let's give Carriacou a warm mainland welcome. We love you, Carriacou. And when we talk about culture, we don't just talk about culture on the mainland. We don't just talk about soca. But we also talk about the big drums, and that is one of the things that we never forget, and we cannot forget. And Carriacou passes on everything to the children, and that's one of the things I admire about my friends in Carriacou. They're ready to make a performance for 49 years of independence. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's make some noise for our brothers and sisters from Carriacou Big Drum.
Good evening. Afternoon, brothers and sisters. We'll start with the wetting of the ring, our libation. Inae, inao, inae mamano, salamanio, inae mamano, salamanio, inae mamano, yo. Hausa wele, Hausa. Oh, Hausa ambala, Hausa. Oh, Hausa ambala. Oh, Hausa wele. Oh, Hausa wele. Oh, wele ambala. Oh, wele ambala. Hausa wele. Oh, Hausa wele. Oh, wele ambala. Oh, wele ambala. Oh, Hausa wele. Oh, Hausa wele. Oh, wele ambala. Oh, wele ambala. Oh, Hausa wele. Oh, Hausa wele. Oh, wele ambala. Oh, wele ambala. Oh, Hausa wele. La wenda mae badi mwesa o badi mwesa la wenda mae la puitambe o se like a Sarah Lanzarote o la wenda mae badi mwesa o badi mwesa o la wenda mae badi mwesa o badi mwesa o badi mwesa la wenda mae badi mwesa o happy birthday badi mwesa la wenda la wenda mae badi mwesa o Where do you Bugade? Where do you Bugade, mama? Where do you Bugade? Mama Bugade dancer. Where do you Bugade? Where do you Bugade, mama? Where do you Bugade? Bugade, mama Bugade dancer. Bugade, mama. Bugade, Bugade dancer. Bugade, mama.
You got it obscured over your head.
Madam Biduka.
Madam Biduka ele mande saki fe bido 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 bodo kamaila ye. Madam Biduka ele mande saki fe bido. Oh mande saki fe bido bido kwala jagaila maye. Madam Biduka ele mande saki fe bido bido. Madam Biduka ele mande saki fe bido. Madam Biduka ele mande saki fe bido. Karakua Mwasotio. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Sarah, can you kandere? Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. Karakua Mwasotio. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Sarah, can you kandere? Oh, Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. Mwasotio. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. Oh, Mwasotio. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Sarah, can you? Oh, Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Oh, Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. Mwasotio. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Oh, Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Oh, Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Sarah, can you? Oh, Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Oh, Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. Mwasotio. I nagwa soti Sandy Island. Sarah, can. Oh, Sarah, can you kandere? Visit Kabule Ambala. Titirio surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri bagay la meako. Oh, titiri wop surrender. Oh, titiri wop surrender. Oh, titiri bagay la meako. Oh, titiri wop surrender. Oh, titiri wop surrender. Oh, titiri bagay la meako. Oh, titiri wop surrender. Titiri wop, oh, titiri wop. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. Titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri bagay la meako. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender. I titiri wop surrender.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Karakou. And I saw a young one in the midst, learning the tricks, learning the dance, and that sound of the drum, of course, always takes us to a different place, takes us to our Africans and our African influences. Lots more in store. We want to welcome another very, very, very important and prominent group in Grenada's culture. But before we welcome that group, I want us to make some noise again for the folks from Karakou. And Karakou always gives us a great example. They're training the younger ones. There was a baby on stage today. Love it, love it, loving the vibes. We're moving right along, and we want to welcome again another special group. This group has been performing for many years in many national events. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome and just to add, this group has represented Grenada, Karakou, and Petit Martinique in regional events as well. So I can recall Carrie Festa on many occasions. They come from all over Grenada dressed in their national colors. And today they will perform for us some songs from their repertoire of Grenadian music. We want to thank all the performers who have gone before. We want to thank again the Independence Monarch, Mr. Nivian Cox. We want to thank the Prime Minister for his address to the nation, and I hope you guys have been listening. Journey to 50, reflecting on the past, planning for our future. The folk group. Ooh, look, my friend smiling at me in the folk group. I see the likes of Keith Williams still repping for Grenada. And Mr. Kelvin Jacob, he's in there too. We love to see the men singing folk. We love to see the men in these national groups. And of course, it is an example for our young men who are looking on. Let's encourage the youngsters to be a part of the national celebrations and national pride and heritage and patriotism. The guitar is ready. The group is ready. Let's make some noise for one of Grenada's well-known groups, the National Folk Group. Let's welcome them, everybody. Celebrating 49 years of independence.
Yeah.
singing this song of my island, where there's love, peace, and charm across the nation. Your song of nature I'll sing every morning, where the cool Caribbean breeze, banana and spicy trees, and everywhere the palm trees, they sway in the wind, where every day it's warm and bright. We bask in the sunlight. Oh yes, we love it. In the morning, where the blue Caribbean waters wash ashore. Grenada, let me sing out your melody. Oh, warm love from your natives' hearts that flows naturally. Grenada, my beautiful island, let me share your peace, joy, and love with friends across the sea. Hills of green, bright sky of blue, and beauty spots you've never seen, like Beauty Martinique and Carriacou. We are the gem of the Caribbean. There is a place in the world called paradise. So when you see me going, won't take you long in knowing, 'cause on my little haven in the west, that's where I'll be. Where every day it's warm and bright.
the ones in front. I like the ones behind. As a matter of fact, I like all of them, and I wish all of them was mine.
Every time I pass, you look at me. Every time I pass, you look at me. I'm gonna tell you, Mama, don't send me down.
You're gonna tell your mama, don't send you down there. You're gonna tell your mama, don't send you down there.
Every time I pass, you're teasing me. Every time I pass, you're teasing me. I'm gonna tell me, Mama, don't send me down.
You're gonna tell your mama, don't send you down there. You're gonna tell your mama, don't send you down there.
Every time I pass, you're shooting me. Every time I pass, you're shooting me. I'm gonna tell me, Mama, don't send me down.
You're gonna tell your mama, don't send you down there. You're gonna tell your mama, don't send you down there.
Every time I pass, you whistle me. Every time I pass, you whistle me. I'm gonna tell you, Mama, don't send me down.
You're gonna tell your mama, don't send you down there. You're gonna tell your mama, don't send you down there. Every time you pass, girl, you're watching. Every time you pass, girl, you're looking. You will like the thing we don't give you down there. You will like the thing we don't give you down there. You will like the thing we don't give you down there. You will like the thing.
Mama, me mande o perdón, me mande o perdón, me mande o perdón, me mande o perdón, me mande o perdón. Mama, el mande o perdón, el mande o perdón, el mande o perdón, el mande o perdón, el mande o perdón.
Reneto, Leo Mayemo, Aki, Madam. Reneto, Leo Mayemo, Aki, Madam. Mama Renete, Pale Renete, Papa Renete, Pale Renete, Sese Renete, Pale Renete, Renete Bantan, Renete Flemaye, Renete O, Leo Mayemo, Aki, Madam. Renete O, Leo Mayemo, Aki, Madam. Shononadi, Panta Renete, Shononadi, Eme Renete, Mama Renete, Papa Renete, Yobable Shonondumaye Renete, Renete O, Leo Mayemo, Aki, Madam. Renete O, Leo Mayemo, Aki, Madam.
Mouche la bête pale renet, tet reneti kou i vini fou. Tout moun ki pa
out Susan gone America, left she picnic astray in Grenada.
Nobody's business but she own.
Susan mother swear she nah go beg, nah go thief to mind she grandchildren.
Nobody's business but she own. Nobody's business but she own. Nobody's business but she own.
If I take me number 11 foot, put it in a number 7 boot.
Nobody's business but she own.
Even if I always competing and I choose to pose with me young wig.
Nobody's business but she own. Nobody's business but she own. Nobody's business but she own.
If I go away only 9 months, and my wife says she pregnant 6 months,
Nobody's business but she own.
if both are we here hard and picky, and the baby born a real coolie,
Nobody's business but we own. Nobody's business but we own. Nobody's business but she own.
If me house dress up nice and pretty, with them people, furniture, and their TV.
Nobody's business but she own.
3 months later, me whole house empty. Them people come and take away their thing from me.
Nobody's business but she own. Nobody's business but she own. Nobody's business but she own. Mind your business, 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 and leave me alone. Mind your business, 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 and leave me alone. Gonna build our country, both you and me. Gonna build our country with dignity. Gonna build our country, gonna lift it high. We don't know how we gonna do it, all we gonna do is try. Gonna build the economy.
diligently.
Agro-industry and fisheries. We'll plant more banana, produce nutmeg oil, diversify agriculture, make use of a fertile soil.
Will it more look good? How to import bill? Build a cottage industry, develop youthful skills,
Educate our people, lift their consciousness, make them aware that the future of this country is their responsibility.
When we've built our country, as we will someday, and the Lord sends Gabriel
lift it high. Gonna build Grenada. Gonna build with pride. Gonna build Grenada. Gonna lift it high. We know just how we're gonna do it. All we've got to do is try.
All we've got to do is try.
Gonna lift Grenada high. Gonna lift Grenada high. Overwhelmingly proud we ought to be of our country. Visitors have recommended it highly. Hand in hand for a better land of people who can understand that's business right out of darkness. Overwhelmingly proud we ought to be of our country. Visitors have recommended it highly. Hand in hand for a better land of people who can understand that's business right out of darkness. Hand in hand for a better land of people who can understand that's business brighter out of darkness.
Hand in hand for a better land. Ladies and gentlemen, the national folk group of Grenada, Carriacou, and Pidgey Martinique. Let's show them a little bit more love than that. The national folk group. Such a beautiful day to commemorate the 49th anniversary of independence of our beautiful Grenada. We're moving right along. A few more items on the program to showcase Grenada's culture. We're getting ready for some dancing. Some more variety of dances. I want to remind you that this is 49th anniversary of independence. We are celebrating under the theme, The Journey to 50, reflecting on the past, planning for the future. Conception Dance Theatre presents three of Grenada's traditional dances: the towel dance, stick fighting, and the bongo. Conceptualized and choreographed by Mr. Keith Williams and the artistic director of Conception Dance Theatre, Miss Cecilia Griffith. Ladies and gentlemen, bacchanal, confusion in the village, one community versus another, stick fighting to the death. Who will survive and who will come out triumphant in this village brawl? Ladies and gentlemen, the Conception Dance Theatre. This dance was conceptualized and choreographed by none other than Mr. Keith Williams and, of course, the artistic director, Miss Cecilia Griffith. Let's give a round of applause for Grenada's culture and the Conception Dance Theater. Well done. I know some of you learned a thing or two today, but don't make bacchanal when you go home. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special presentation. I know many of us love to see the Moko Jumbies, the guys and gals on stilts. And of course, if we remember African tradition, the Moko Jumbies are the ones who look over the village. So let's welcome the Moko Jumbies as they look over the National Stadium today in our 49th anniversary of Independence celebration. Let's welcome our Moko Jumbies, ladies and gentlemen. Show some love.
The jab, the oil love, the spice, the red, the green, I'm floating in gold. I represent from 473. I represent 473. I represent from 473. I represent 473. I love my land, I love my country, I love my land, my island is my. I represent 473. I represent from 473.
they watch over us. Let's make some noise. They will be around the National Stadium. You can ask for a photo, and I'm sure they will surely oblige. We're getting ready for some steel pan. Thank you so much, Moko Jambis. Make some noise for Moko Jambis. Talk to them later. They'll show you and teach you how to walk on the stilts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the Angel Harps, the Republic Bank Angel Harps. Let's welcome them for their presentation. Harps, everybody. One more round of applause for our friends from Tantine, Republic Bank, Angel Harps. I remember the first time I was learning to play steel pan, it was with Angel Harps. So I want to thank you for educating me on the steel pan as well. Thank you to the Angel Harps. Ladies and gentlemen, we are winding down this segment of our independence celebrations, and I want to welcome on stage, they're already on stage, the Fahrenheit Band.
Happy Independence, Grenada. We are celebrating our 49th independence, and we want to say happy independence. This is one of our local songs, sung by Sabrina Francis. Stepping off the plane, it's so easy to breathe again. Life in the big city has finally taken its toll, and it's been so long, but I finally what better place to rest my weary bone and on this beautiful island where there's so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful region and what it means to me. I found my nation finally. And do you hear the sounds of birds are singing? Do you hear it? It's a song that everlasting and knows this inside the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is home. Yeah. What a beautiful island where there's so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful region and what it means to me. I found my nation finally. And do you hear? Yes, the sounds of birds are singing. Do you hear it? It's a song that everlasting, and there's no sense inside the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is all. And do you hear? Yeah, the sounds of birds are singing. Do you hear it? It's a song that everlasting, and there's no end inside the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is all. Sweet Grenada, this is all. Sweet Grenada, this is all. Thank you. So for those of you who are sitting for a while and you're bored and you feel like shaking a leg, you can stand and do so. We're going to change this one around. Ooh, I met a boy this morning, and he was love at first me tell me in the tropics. Me ask my what's my name, I tell him I am impressed. And I said, boy, tell me your name. He said, his name is Grenada. And I said, smile, oh, smile. Smile for me, Grenada. And I said, smile, oh, smile. Smile for me, Grenada. Whenever you cry, you're a mine. Smile for me, Grenada. Dry your eyes, oh, smile. Smile for me, Grenada. He has a rich history, a beautiful guy with the sweetest gift, beautiful sunshine and an evening kiss of a nice sunset and the evening sea. But he tired of the liars, tired of the expert and the liars. You give them burger, give them bitches, give them flowers in the fun, abuse the gods in return. Don't you worry yourself, Papa, and press yourself to yourself, Papa. Don't you worry yourself, I wanted me do for you. And I said smile, oh smile. Smile for me, Grenada. And I said smile, oh smile. Smile for me, Grenada. Whenever you cry, you're a mine. Smile for me, Grenada. Dry your eyes, oh smile. Smile for me, Grenada. Ooh, yeah. La, la. Ooh, yeah. And I said smile, oh, smile. Smile for me, Grenada. And I said smile, oh, smile. Smile for me, Grenada. Whenever you cry, you're a mine. Smile for me, Grenada. Dry your eyes, oh, smile. Smile for me, Grenada. Ooh, yeah. La, la. Ooh, yeah. Thank you.
Serious but struggle by those who show we could rise from the rubble of devastation and patriotism and dedication to our reconstruction. Oh, Grenada, land of my birth, the way you suffer, oh, how it hurts, those tribulation you had to bear. We make Superman want to despair, but the blood of a martyr must not be shed in vain. Oh no, we must rise and shine again. The military treasury, but we could return to the whole time hypocrisy. Don't sell nobody. Yeah, there's a history because only we could chart our destiny. Oh, Grenada, land of my birth, the way you suffer, oh, how it hurts, those tribulations you had to bear. You make Superman want to despair, shed in vain. Oh no, we must rise and shine again. Never again, we must blast out our history or cause such pain as October 83. So it's important to be vigilant of all prophets, fanatics and hypocrites. Oh Grenada, land of my birth, the way you suffer, oh how it hurt, the tribulation you had to bear. Superman want to despair, but the blood of a martyr must not be shed in vain. Oh no, we must rise and shine again. Such a beautiful country, when composed so much black makers of history. Man, I'm sure that many people will agree if I say she's blessed by the Almighty. Oh God, the number of skills and talent we have down here in this land, it is too much for me to mention, yeah. The level of education keep rising to higher heights. And if I'm wrong, don't say that I'm right. No, I want to tell everybody I'm so proud of my country. Don't care wherever I may be, Grenada belong to me. No country in the world will do the things my country will do for me. I am proud, I love my Grenada, my homeland forever. Sing the chorus loud, tell them about Grenada, land of my grandfather. She would always hold my Grenada, my good clothes and shelter. Grenada is such a paradise, but a lot of folks don't realize. If we learn to pull we hand, do the little that we can, we could make Grenada a better land. Sometimes when I go to a foreign country, such as the United States, we're so wealthy, I just beg the Father to have some mercy. When I see madness in society, oh God, sometimes I put on the TV to check out the daily news. The things I see does have me confused. The number of crime and violence I see on the street, sometimes I'm frightened, I cannot eat. But when you check out Grenada, we have no diamond and silver, but we just live in unity, and that's what make me happy. It's then I get to realize, oh God, my country is a paradise, yeah. I love my Grenada, my homeland forever. Sing the chorus now, tell them about Grenada. such a paradise. But a lot of folks don't realize if we learn to pull the hand to the little that we can, we could make Grenada a better land.
Yeah, thank you. And we can attest to that. There is no place sweet as home. Grenada, the best place on the island.
Spent 15 years in Washington. Last year she came to jam for we carnival. Who sent she? I don't know, but she very lucky to bounce up alone, sweet man like me. He said tonight everything alright. Believe me, I'm feeling fine. I want to wine. I'm big on the big bad day. What's even for me? Once you in the right place, in the right. When the DJ play Peter Humphrey, she raise she and she tell me Specky, oh, play sweeter than home. She says she gone crazy when they bring in flying turkey. No place sweeter than home. Just give me permission, I want me permission, No place sweeter than home. I said and they're watching, girl you never know what they're thinking. No place sweeter than home. But she whining low, in a sexy tone, my only home. People make me wet me pants, back on all on the lands. Boy, you have to dance. Then we went to cruise on the Ramona. Went for dinner, but in the restaurant bar. Still cooking, you take it easy. When you jump up in Queen's Park, you bound to come back. Join me on the Esplanade, the jamming does be real hard. Check me out on the road show, we drinking Caribbean. When the DJ play on my squeezy, she rush, she ride like on me singing. Oh, play sweeter than home. They mix it up with Skylark. She bend down low and she back singing. Oh, play sweeter than home. Just give me tangler and bring in bubbler. No play sweeter than home. Send it on and watching, you'll never know what they're thinking. No place sweeter than home. But she whining low, leave me alone, my only home.
Say happy, happy independence. If you are proud to be a Grenadian, you're a proud Grenadian. Grenadian, I ask you to stand. We are going to do the final song. I ask each and every one of you to stand. Lift your flag, lift whatever you have, and show them that we are proud to be Grenadian. So once again, happy independence, and let's enjoy this final song.
Lovely people in Grenada drinking rum and a coconut. There is something in your life that no one can understand. There is something in your head, or is it your mango tree? There is something there that takes your pride away. Come on, everybody! In the Caribbean neighborhood, we are Grenadians. Who are you? Land of spice, where everything nice. Grenadians, may God bless you. Once you know the song, come on, sing it. You are proud to be Grenadian. We are celebrating 49 years. You can sing, you can dance. We live in a sunny place. It's forever summertime. If you want a lovely beach, it's always within your reach. You have something there that makes a man a dream. Come on, we are green neighborhood. We are Grenadians. Who are you? Land of spice, where everything nice. Grenadians, may God bless. Come on, we are Grenadians everywhere. Sons and daughters who are there, and they say they greet you with a smile. Grenadians, may God bless you. Caribbean neighborhood, we are Grenadians. Who are you? Land of spice, where everything nice. Grenadians, may God bless you. In the Caribbean neighborhood, we are Grenadians. Who are you? Land of spice, where everything nice. Grenadians, may God bless you. 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 Happy Independence, Grenada. Grenada, may God.
Thank you so much to all for contributing.